Next student, this is the third program which I am going to show you. Okay, here I want to show you the example with conditional structure. Fine. So conditional structure in the sense if condition, here we are going to implement. We want to apply. So here I am taking one label where I am specifying that enter any number. Okay, enter any number. Fine. Thereafter I am taking one text field where I will input the number and taking one button, and here in button I am writing suppose that show the result or anything like suppose I am writing here output. Here I am writing output. Fine. So what will happen? Clicking on this, the output will be displayed on this label. Okay. So what I mean to do, what I want to do, you see, when I click on the button, it will check the number what I feed here is positive or negative. Okay, is positive or negative. So the result will be shown here. So I'm using if logic, if conditional structure in this case. So let double click on the button to start our program. Okay, now I'm declaring the variable here int n. A single variable is sufficient for us because only a individual number to be inputted and to check. Fine. Now the number will come from where? Will come from the value what we entered in the text field. Fine. So we can write n equal to integer dot parse int. Why, students? Because as I know before that anything I entered in the text field will be by default taken as a, by default it will be taken as what? Text. Okay, so it has to be number, it has to be converted to number. So we have to do like this. So j text field dot get text, because we want to receive the text from the text box, text field. So integer dot parse int I wrote for what? Now to convert the text what I am entering here to be converted and to be stored in n. Okay. Now here we need to check, as our question is to check whether a number is positive number or negative number. So to check the number positive or negative, we will use how? Now if n is greater than 0, if n is greater than 0, then it is positive number. So j label what? 2 dot set text. Remember, when you are setting a text on the label, you need to write set text, and when we are receiving a content or string from the text field or from the label, that time we have to write get text. So here we can specify the number is, or it is positive, each positive. I am writing each positive, later on I will do it nicely. Okay, else what will happen? Now the same content I can copy and I can paste, and I can specify here simply as is negative. Okay, let's check this much first. Using shift F6 I can compile it so that we can check. Check now, specify the number here 34 suppose, and what I'm getting, what I'm receiving, you check is positive I'm receiving. Fine. Now specify minus 35, what I'm getting is negative. Okay, understood? So this is how the program can be received. This is where the program is getting received, and here we are checking whether it is positive or negative. Suppose student, I want to show you, I want to specify that the number is positive. So I can add here n plus, as plus is a concatenation operator. So plus, in Java, plus sign can be used for concatenation as well as for addition. Fine. So when you are combining with a string, integer is getting combined with string, it will be taken as a concatenation. If you are combining with two integer variable, in that case it will go for addition. So now use shift F6, shift F6. So check. Okay, now you see. So I am specifying the number here 45. See, it is coming 45 is positive. So now specify let minus 45. Okay, so check minus 45 is negative. This is how the if program can be implemented in Java. Here just if else I used. Okay, in here now let's see if else if. Suppose there is two conditions, so in that case this can be implemented. If there will be more than two conditions, so how the program can be done, that is what I am going to show you now. Okay student, let's continue with if else if. Suppose with the same question I am implementing students. Here I am showing you the number what I entered. When I click on the output button, it's supposed to show positive, negative or 0. So how it can be written, you say please, you see please. So here in case of else, if it is not positive, then it will come to this part, it will come to otherwise part, this part. So in this case, after this else, we can specify again if, as we have another two conditions left, that is negative as well as 0. So we can specify here, is n less than 0? If it is 0, yes, then it will be negative. Otherwise, what it is? It is 0. So we can specify here 0. Fine. We can specify here 0. So let's check the output. So here the applet screen, I'm specifying the number, pressing on the output. See, positive is showing. Now suppose I'm specifying here 0, showing 0, and if I'm specifying -2, it is specifying negative. So this is how the program of if else if can be done in Java swing. Here, if it is going for the first condition, that is, it is checking whether the number is greater than 0 or not. If it is greater than 0, immediately it is showing positive. If it is no, then it is checking again whether it is less than 0 or not, because we have two more conditions left, more than one condition left, so we have to give with the scanning again. So here when it found that it is less than 0, so it is printing in the first line, that is positive, negative. Otherwise means whose otherwise? This one's otherwise. Automatic it will understand, it will take care of, because this one's otherwise is this. Fine. So then this one's otherwise is this. So this else is 0. So the number is getting printed here as 0. Okay.